935 K-Day Sundays in LA. As you know, I'm Miss Corey Renee, and I am on location. We're here at the Marathon Burger before its grand opening. And of course, I have the esteemed pleasure of sitting with none other than Blacc Sam. What's going on?
What's the deal? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you so much, for letting me be here to be a part of this amazing moment in marathon history.
Well, appreciate you pulling up.
Oh, man. I'm over here just looking at all this food. I'm like, oh my gosh, you have the shrimp, the fries, salad. We're not leaving anybody out. The wings, of course, marathon water. And really, I just want to jump right in and start with the burgers. Like, why burgers?
I think really the team been going on a smash burger run for the last probably year and a half. And we was just, for lunch, we'd be asking man, where we gonna go? Oh, let's try this. And then it just naturally came man, what if we made a marathon burger? What would we, how would we would take this bun we like, this meat, and once the idea kind of got talked about, it stuck. And then it was inspiration, all right, that's the next move for the brand. We gotta figure out how to get, the marathon burger open.
Okay, so this is the marathon burger right here, right?
That's the marathon burger.
Okay. You don't mind if I start eating, because I'm just a little hungry.
No, go ahead, do your thing.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna try the marathon burger here. So you didn't want to brief me on how fire it was gonna be?
I want to see what you thought about it.
I mean, wow. One second. Let me get some marathon water. That is really good. It's bursting with flavor.
Okay, all right.
And I'm feeling it's giving bell peppers, it's giving pickle, it's giving a multitude of, it's giving infusion.
Okay, I like that.
It's giving infusion, and I'm really here for this. I don't know how this interview gonna go, but okay. So when we talk about the menu, how did we figure out what items were going to be on the menu?
I think it was, we wanted definitely to do a smash burger. We wanted to pick the right fries that we like, with our best type of fry. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, teenager, I used to work at a restaurant, so I was I want to bring the wings, because I know how to prepare that perfect. It's a special type of hot wing. Shrimp, fried shrimp. We knew the tiger shrimp when we was younger, how to do that. So me and Hussle worked in the restaurant, so some of the things that we knew how to do, I said I want to bring that. Grilled vegetable salad. I had a grilled vegetable salad from somewhere, and I was hooked. So I was let's create ours. Let's try to add to it. The one I was hooked on was amazing, but I was can ours get any better? So we were able to add the peppers.
Let me get a pepper then.
Fresno peppers to give it a little kick and make it unique.
Damn. This is my favorite interview, y'all. This is crazy. I'm not even playing around. That is so good.
Okay, good. I'm glad you like it.
And the salad, for me, I don't not taste any type of flavor. There's dressing in every bit of the lettuce, which is really important for me, because if I'm gonna have a salad, I need my dressing, I need my sauces, and I don't need you to be stingy.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And that's not what we're having here. He's not giving that. So don't be shy to get the salad when you guys come down Saturday, 12 o'clock for the grand opening.
Yeah, the salad is tossed just so you get tossed with the dressing, just so every bite you're gonna have a little bit of salad dressing.
Got you. Do you have a favorite on the menu?
It's crazy. The whole menu is my favorite. My favorite type of salad, my favorite type of wings, my favorite way the shrimp is. But if I had to identify one, it's probably the marathon burger.
Okay.
Just because We took a lot of time developing the secret sauce. It's created with a spice from Africa. Yeah, so it's real unique, has a distinctive flavor.
Okay.
Wagyu, specialty bun.
Top tier.
So that's probably my top, the marathon burger, but everything else, we got a vegan burger also.
Vegan?
Yeah, one of our partners, he wanted a vegan. He kept telling me, like, we gotta have a vegan option. I'm like, bro, I'm like, all right, if we do it, I don't want the fake patty, I don't want the frozen patty, I don't want the processed patty. Let's go real organic, fresh ingredients, real vegetables, fresh made.
Right.
And let's figure out how to make it taste bomb.
Bomb.
So anybody that eats that's not even considered vegan is still gonna like it.
Fact.
So we ended up, it's wild rice, it's potato, it's onions, garlic, shallots, parsley, a couple other secret ingredients, but it's all fresh, organic, and it's fried. It's amazing.
Dang.
We love it. Everybody, the feedback is we got the best vegan patty.
Uh-oh. So all the vegan lovers, that's a challenge. Because I know vegan life, I was vegan for like 2 weeks, right?
Right.
And vegan community does not play. They're like, if the flavor ain't there, we not messing with it. We're like, we not new to this, we true to this.
Cool.
So that was big talk. All the vegan community, step on up. You have been called out, okay?
Well, look, we got a portobello mushroom burger too.
Oh.
Fire.
Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, portobello mushroom. Our partner was telling us about it. Like it's a real good mushroom that people like. So we marinate it for hours in a special seasoning, and then we grill it. We grill it and smash it, just like the smash burger, but it's smashed portobello, seasoned and marinated.
Oh, the mushrooms are all in it?
Well, it's an actual portobello mushroom.
Oh.
But we smash the mushroom. So it's a whole mushroom, it's no beef.
Okay, got you.
It's amigo, that's a mushroom? That's a mushroom? If you see it, it's cooking right there in the skillet.
Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh. Dang. Can we maybe get that over here sometime? So like the rest of, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry y'all, I wasn't thinking about the portobello mushroom. But it's coming, it's currently on the grill. Like this is real time, okay? So it'll be with us shortly. Let's talk about, you talk about different variations of this menu. You talked about the salad, you talked about vegan options, portobello mushroom.
Yep.
Like, you're giving a lot, you know?
Right.
And when you think about when people say like, what's your demographic? Like, who are you targeting? There's normally one sense of that. So when you think of the Marathon Burger patron, what does that look like?
I think in the brand, Hussle created the Marathon. When he was first telling me about it, I fully didn't understand it. But as he explained it, and then through his example, I think it's for anybody in any walk of life, in any demographic, on their journey that's trying to do something. The marathon concept resonates with them. So for us, this is just, they should be inspired, and we want to make sure it's quality. Also, anything that Hussle did, it was quality first. So just, this is a brand that's from LA that represents inspiration, that represents hard work. This is something that was created from Hussle, the brainchild of Hussle, and it's food at a high level. So anybody that enjoys good food, come on.
He's not playing. He's not playing. I'm completely cheating on my 2-week diet, okay? I said, I'm going to Marathon Burger. I'm going to have to cheat, okay? So, and he was completely like, when I tell you, I know people we know that Blacc Sam is not accessible, okay? So to be able to sit here with him, I want to be the one to tell y'all, he is not playing. He's very, very kind. I told you when I first saw you, I'm born and raised in LA, and I was taking my son to school or to camp maybe 6 years ago. And I tell you, I was looking rough. Okay, I had my hoodie on, no makeup. It was 6 in the morning, and I was dropping off my son to camp. And Imani was also going to the same camp unbeknownst to me. And Black Sam pulled up and I was like, oh my, forgot how I looked. I was like, oh my gosh, Black Sam.
Yeah.
And you would have thought he knew me because he just was like, hey, what's up? There was no hesitation. It was very seamless. And I'm like, you don't even know me, but I'm thinking that in my head. But as I drove off, like I felt so fulfilled at the fact that he didn't care if he knew me or not. He was just very genuine. So that's the reason we're here now, and I can't thank you enough.
I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about the experience, because this is just one of a multitude of different variations of the marathon. To my understanding, I definitely want you to like lay it out for me. There's supposed to be a clothing store, dispensary, and like a newly renovated rooftop.
Yeah.
Not too far from here.
Yeah.
What is the concept behind making sure all three come together?
I think the clothing brand, was the first kind of offering of the marathon outside of music. Mm-hmm. And the idea was, as we build the brand, we venture off into new categories. So, just speaking blunt, we always kind of were selling weed without a license.
Oh, gotcha.
Illegally or whatever, before it kind of got legal and you could get a license. So I think once we had an opportunity, that was the first category we wanted to jump into outside of clothing. Uh-huh. That was something that Hussle and the team talked about, and we ended up getting a collective and then cultivation, invested in that. So that's the marijuana side of it. Okay. 100% legit. And the clothing brand is the new store is down the street on Melrose and La Brea.
Gotcha.
And so the downstairs is being renovated, but upstairs we opened and it's a rooftop. It was like a VIP kind of like elevated boutique experience until the downstairs is fully open.
Wow. And LA love a rooftop.
Facts.
Facts. Once I heard that, I was like, wait a minute. Like, okay. And then a little birdie told me, shout out to Casey, that there was supposed to be like a shuttle that kind of like ultimately just brings us from one experience to the next so we get the full cultivation.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah. I think that's the plan. Like once we get it open, we'll have a shuttle. So if somebody does want to go from there to here, they could.
Okay. Cool. Love that. So,
what's that? DoorDash?
No, I didn't know.
Go ahead. You can use it. Bro.
see what I'm saying? He's completely genuine. He don't even know him. Okay? He's like, who are you? And
sorry.
We're not, and you guys, this is before the grand opening right now. So he's making sure that he's remains CEO while I'm eating all his food, okay? And he's still being present with us. Like, you can't get this nowhere else, okay? 925K day all day. All right. Let me make sure I center myself. Let's talk a little bit about the documentary that's coming out. How did it come about?
I think documentary, the team always was saying I gotta tell Hussle, the full story. And so we just was making phone calls, rallying our whole team to try to figure out who we can, partner with or who we can hire or just pool resources. And my thing is I wanted to make sure that everything I know and all the videos and photos, that I get them in motion, sooner than later.
Yeah.
So we were blessed to get the right people involved and start. And so we've been working for years, and we're very close. We got so much unreleased footage. We tracked down so much footage, really covering Hussle's whole life, child, teenage years, when he first started doing music, up until Grammys, and just I think now it's just about putting it together the correct way and putting it out.
Oh, is that the portobello mushroom? Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Casey, you can have him lock that door, maybe.
Well, right now.
I didn't ask for it, so now I gotta try it. I mean,
Yeah.
please keep talking because that was important what you were talking about as far as the documentary.
Yeah. No, I think yeah, that's really for me. That's the most important thing right now. To get Bro Doc out correctly, and you know, we got a good partner right now. We just staying in control of the creative and just putting our head down and working to finish it. Mm-hmm. Not worrying about selling it or trying to figure out anything. Just get it done correctly, and you know, when it's ready, you know, we present it to the people.
I love that. I love that. Is there any key players that you want to shout out that is making sure that this message gets put out correctly?
Yeah, and as far as the brand or the doc or just all
the doc.
Okay, the doc. Yeah, 100%. Really, the whole team, our marathon team, and then also Rock Nation has been, you know, pivotal in just helping connect and navigate and be there to support everything we try to do, but specifically the doc.
Yeah.
And then also Spring Hill.
Okay.
Spring Hills came in and as our partner to do this. So they came in and just kind of laid the red carpet out for us, all the resources just to make sure it's done at a high level professionally.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Because I heard it was like possibly a Netflix. Is that true?
Yeah, I think, you know, we had a lot of interest with different networks, Netflix being one of them. Mm-hmm. I think for us, we had to take a step back, honestly speaking, because it was a lot of thoughts on how they wanted the creative to go, and that's a deal stopper, you know. But I would love for it to be on Netflix, but just, you know, business is business. I just feel okay, we're gonna stop talking business. We don't care about how much money you're throwing at us and all that. Once you talking about you gotta control creative, we're gonna take a step back. We're gonna finish it the right way, and then once it's done correctly, we'll be back at the doorstep.
Okay. Point blank in the bird.
Yeah.
Not playing no games.
Can't play with the hustle, man. You can't play with hustle stories, man. Can't do it.
Can't do it. I love that. And that kind of just leads me into my next question, because when you think about family, like there's different variations. Like there's tight families, there's maybe distant or kind of estranged families. Not every family is the same. But you took on something so big out of the big heart that you have from within. Why was it important for you to keep Nipsey Hussle's legacy alive?
I think, you know, it's just go without saying, it's like we got to. Hustle whole goal was to inspire people. And I think that's how he lived his life. That's what he chose to do. You know, before money or before opportunities for himself, his thing was this. My purpose is to inspire people, and I think for us, we want to keep things going. Obviously, for his kids, my niece and nephew. But more than that, man, we just want to make sure that his message and the marathon brand that he created, you know, keep going and really reinforce his thoughts and his moves and continue to inspire. You know what I mean? When we're all gone, you know, the goal is to make sure that, you know, the marathon brand is still here and still inspiring.
Yeah.
You know.
That's so dope, because I can still recall like the first item that I purchased. At the time, it was the store on Crenshaw and Slauson, what I believe is the Nipsey Hussle Foundation now.
Yes, yes.
So it was just Crenshaw back when I was shopping.
Right.
And they had like the different color like boy shorts. I would never wear the shorts out, okay? But I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. And there were different colors, and I got the black ones. I was like, I still have those.
Got them? Okay, they're the originals.
Yes!
Yeah.
Come on, we ain't new to this, we true to this. So I just was like, yeah, we gotta make sure. Now I'm like, keeping them there, like, I feel like it's a part of history as well as part of LA, so I wanna make sure I keep that close to home.
Sure.
Let's talk about entrepreneurship. Whew. What advice, like, would you give yourself or anyone else coming into being a business person right now? Because you're taking on something even bigger than what you're used to or accustomed to, even to the point of like what we're doing right now.
Right.
You're stepping out and getting out of that comfort zone. Like, what advice would you give to someone who wants to do what you're doing?
I think best advice I can give anybody is just stay focused and work hard. For me, that's the only thing that I knew I could control, because there's so many different variables, ups and downs in life, and you learn along the way. Mm-hmm. So I think just what I try to reinforce to any of the youth or anybody that I talk to is like, man, just go hard as you can, and a lot of things start falling in place for you. That's like the most important thing. Just go hard, man. Try to figure out how to push yourself and keep going. And as the opportunities come, take advantage of them. Mm-hmm. And be present and be willing to go the extra mile to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Got you. I agree, because I'm trying to be an entrepreneur. Not really doing that well. I got an online store, right?
Come on, that's where it starts.
I get a little spot. What is it?
Shopify?
Yes!
Come on, yeah, you got it.
I get a little Shopify notification here and there. Shout out to my last one, $24.99. Appreciate you. Your package is coming. Stop playing with me. Other than that, like, it's hard. And I'm just like, the ups and downs of it all, like, wear on you. And it's like, you know what? Do I really have time to be able to just, like, completely dedicate to something and be of service to everyone? And,
right.
You're just a really prime example of how you can make that look so effortless and keep going. So,
thanks.
So we're going to keep it going with this portobello mushroom burger that I asked for on the fly. Let's see how it goes. Y'all, get down here. I don't even like mushrooms. I don't even like mushrooms, you guys. It don't make no sense. That is excellent.
You like it?
I love it.
Okay, good.
My God, this is crazy.
And I don't eat mushrooms.
I don't eat mushrooms.
But I said, what could we do to make me like this?
What? Make me want to eat it.
So it's seasoned, it's marinated, it's grilled. I'm glad.
It looks good, y'all. Like my son would eat that. That's me trying to trick my son into eating his vegetables. That's me trying to trick Humble to eat his vegetables. Shout out to my shooter. Right now, he don't like vegetables at all. I know he's gonna beat me up after this. You would like this. I'm gonna make sure I pack it up for you. I'll cut it, the part that I bit off. But anyway, let's get to the music. I know that music is coming.
Yeah.
And shout out to Letty, Brown Bag Mornings, Edgar, Rosecrans, everybody. I was perusing and I was looking at your interview with Letty, and you mentioned that Bino and Nipsey Hussle had an unreleased song about 80% done.
Yeah.
And the team came together and is coming out a part of this project. Is that right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Let's talk a little bit about the team. Why was it so important to keep the team the team? I don't see you venture off much, right, which is why I'm so shocked and astounded to even be here. But why is it so important for you to stay with the people that you started with?
I think for us, it's a no-brainer. Like, these are the people that are part of the family, extended family also, founders of the brand, people that were very close and instrumental of supporting my brother when he was, chasing the dream, financing the dream. you know, with him and with myself, partners of a lot of the other brands that we created. So I think, you know, it's a no-brainer. They're part of the story, and they're part of the reason why, you know, everything was successful also. So we in it together. I think musically, you know, my brother created music, and I feel the exact same way of everybody that he created music with. The artists, the engineers, the producers, you know, they would sleep on the floors with bro at the studio, spend countless days.
Oh my gosh, who are we talking about?
Yeah.
Who?
Mike and Keys, 1500 or Nothing.
Oh.
You know, Rance, Mars, Foley, you know, G, the engineer, just his core music team, and then also all the artists, All Money and Crew, Bino. So when we're doing music, or when we were really working on this project, you know, I was honored to just be with them, and I could tell they were happy and excited, and you could feel Hustle in the studio as we were listening to the music, and the team was happy, and you know, so it felt good, and the music sounds amazing. A lot of new unreleased songs that nobody's heard.
Okay.
And yeah, it should be coming soon. I think it's gonna be coming before summer.
Oh, nice. So what was the process, if you could talk a little bit about the process of making sure like Hustle Sound was relevant and prevalent in the decision making? Like, how did that process inside the studio go?
For me, it was easy, especially I really didn't want to be a part of anything that was us kind of making decisions or taking liberties on my brother's music, because I know he was very he had a certain style of how he wanted to do things. He's very particular of how he released music, how he created it. So this one was easy because a lot of the records were already done. A lot of the records were already named.
Okay.
A lot of the records were already mixed. So it wasn't something like I was coming in and trying to produce or trying to give my take on it. It was like, hey, this is what Hustle had. This shit sounds amazing. I love it. And I feel confident that the people are gonna love it too. The changes and different things we may have did was maybe incomplete songs, maybe added a feature on it, or Bino came in and you know, and kind of finished some things. And then they came in and maybe like elevated a couple of the beats, or add some pianos, or add some keys to it.
Okay.
But for the most part, this is Hustle's idea fully.
Wow, absolutely incredible. Can I know, like, do you want to tell the people the actual name of the album and, you know, what to look forward to with that?
Yeah, the name, I think we 90% locked in on the name is Prolific. As long as the rest of the team is good with it, but I think we spoke to most everybody and we kind of agreed it's going to be called Prolific.
Mm-hmm. That would be so dope, because that's like the most iconic side, you know, profile of Nipsey Hussle. Like, everybody can relate to it from across the world. So my vote, didn't nobody ask for my vote, but my vote is Prolific.
No.
Okay. I thank you again for just letting me be here. I have so many questions. We're almost done here because Sam has had a long day and I'm just having too much fun. But I'd like to take it back to Nipsey Hussle's homegoing. The reason why is because I was one of the many sea of people that was a part of the last ride along, and just going through each neighborhood, you know, making sure that Nipsey Hussle got his respect that he deserves from every hood in Los Angeles County. So I was at the corner again, because I live in Inglewood. And real quick story. So how I got caught up, not even caught up, but just how I got immersed in just, you know, the life that, you know, I've grown accustomed to. He was my first, I like to call him my first thug. And I was born and raised on the west side of LA. So like Beverly Center area. And my mom kept me real sheltered. So he lived in Watts. and he would told me all the time about this artist that he loved so much. His name was Nipsey Hussle. And I was like, okay, cool. And he was like, no, but you need to listen to him. Like, because he was from 30s. And of course, Nipsey Hussle was from 60s. I don't know how, like, everything goes and what respect is due to who. But all I did know is that it took a lot to impress him. And so for that, for him to be speaking so highly of a man that he never met, never knew, that resonated with me. So I ended up listening, and by all means, I'm like, bruh, you onto something. Right. So we ended up at the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson, waiting for you guys to come. And first came the ATVs. Right. Second came the Mercedes trucks, the vans. And then, of course, you guys and Nipsey Hussle himself. When you were going through each neighborhood, specifically once you cut the corner, because it was crazy on the corner of Slauson and Crenshaw, what was going through your mind?
I don't know, man. I think, you know, honestly, it was just fucked up feeling, but I think we had an obligation to, like you say, make sure that bro is showing the love or given the opportunity for the city to show their love. So absolutely. I think the thought process in that was just, we got to touch all of LA, we got to touch every hood in LA. And you know, it was a lot of police and saying that we can't let you do that, or it's not going. It was like, it's not up for discussion. We touching every neighborhood, and I know they're gonna show love. And so I think the fact that they did, and it was, you know, hundreds of thousands of people out and just paying homage and showing love, I felt good that the city stood up and did that for bro.
Absolutely. Yep. And I was right there. I was sitting on top of the brick wall. I shouldn't have been doing it, but I so did. I was like, yes, come on! Like, it was the amount of adrenaline that everybody was experiencing to come together on was like immense. And I'm just, thank you for just allowing me to be able to kind of go back in time with you, and you share that moment with everyone else. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, we're almost done. We're gonna talk about this 100K giveaway. Right. You're giving out some money. What is it around here somewhere? Where the money at?
It's tucked.
She was like, I knew you were
It's tucked and guarded.
Okay, all money in. I've seen the truck, okay? How can we enter to win?
You can go to the website, purchase the all-in shirt. As soon as you purchase that, we get your name and info, and we put it on a raffle ticket, and then we're gonna do a live raffle.
Okay.
So people know it's not us giving nothing to the friend, excuse me, to the friends, or it's gonna be a live raffle, and the winner will be announced live.
Okay.
It's 100K cash. You know, same thing. We was thinking, how do we think outside the box and do something that will excite people?
Right. It's okay. I was feeling the same way. Let's do it together.
Right. Excuse me. And I think it ends tomorrow. 28th is the last day.
All right. So you guys be sure to get your information in. Go to the website. Do your due diligence to make sure you are a part of it, because nobody's just giving that away. Okay. Nobody's just out here deciding, like, let's think of others in such an amount of 100K. So I hope to see everybody there. Like, I cannot thank you enough for this incredible moment. Thank you.
Thank you for pulling up on us. Definitely appreciate you.
Absolutely. My very last question is, what is it that you want the world to know? What message do you want the world to know about your brother?
I think for me, it's important that people understand that Hustle was very big on being inspirational. So every time I hear people say they were inspired, or it's like, damn, bro, that's what he wanted. That was his main key. Even times, like I tell friends and family, you know, it was a lot of decisions that were being made, or in business, we're like, bro, we got to get the bread, bro. Like, man, we gonna make the money, bro. My shit gotta inspire people. My shit bigger than my shit is bigger than that. So, in hindsight, I fully understand that bro mission was to make sure that every step and every move he was making was inspiring people to understand that, you know, to stay at it and you can be successful. And, you know, people that came from the same type of area and same type of situation he came from out of. So that's my best. That's my main focus and thing that I want everybody to know. You know, that was his main goal, and you know, and he accomplished it. That was like his life's mission, and you know, he's doing it still. And that's our goal with anything that we do. You know, with the Marathon brand, we just want to make sure we keep hammering home Hustle's message of the marathon, the marathon concept that, you know, it's hard work, determination, and it's the long haul. Nothing's gonna happen fast or short term. Just run your race at your own pace.
Run your race. And I hold true to that. Like, when it comes to 935 KD, I'm the rookie on the team. So shout out to all the vets that have come before me. You know, Romeo, you know what time it is. And, you know, it can get difficult when it comes to trying to grow and just decide, like, what's suited for you. What should you pass on? What looks, you know, right in the lane that you're representing. Yep. So I always look back to something that Nipsey Hussle has said, a video clip that he's talked about as far as being an inspiration, and I hold on to it for dear life. Like, I'm not even playing. And it's really incredible that I've found myself here being able to say that with him, like, right behind me. So I'm gonna go cry now, okay? It's been great. Thank you again.
Thank you. Appreciate
so
you
much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, always.
You guys, this has been Sundays in LA with 935 KD. I'm Miss Corey Renee, and I hope you guys have a great one. Be sure to tune in.